How's it going? Finbar here from Finbar Bass. Man in a Box, Alice in Chains, awesome song. Let's roll right into it. So right there I'm playing that a little bit percussively because there's no other music playing, so I'm trying to sort of emulate the sound of the snare drum. But if I played it more silent, it would sound like this. Oh, don't let me forget to say this to you. This song has tuning that is tuned down a half step. So please tune all these strings down a half step. Although I'm going to keep calling them the same thing. I'm calling them E, A, D, and G, even though they're tuned down. So what you're going to do is pluck the E string, as so. What's really important in this song is muting. This is actually a great lesson to learn muting by playing this song, because you have to mute these strings or else they're going to ring all over the place and it's going to sound like crap. So what I do is I mute them with my left hand right after they're played. So if you play the E note, just like that, while you're playing it, you lift your fingers off, and then when you want it to end, the note to end, you put your fingers back down. Just like that. And then what they do is they hit the, or he hits the 7th fret of the A string. That's the octave for the E, right there. So as so. And then the little is pretty quick, but what that is you are hitting the 5th fret of the E string, and quickly the 7th fret of the E string, and then the 5th fret of the A string. So now some people hammer on, and that sounds cool. I think that from when I listen to it live, it sounds like they're actually plucking each note there. They're playing each note, which would sound like this. So you can do it however you feel, you know, whatever you like, whichever sound you like right there. So that's pretty much all there is to that main riff that goes throughout the song. The next part I want to show you, I have to move the camera for. Okay, so for the next part, what you're going to do is you're going to start off on the 3rd fret of the E string, and you're going to play 2 notes, and then you're going to move up to the 1st fret of the A string, and then you're going to go back down to the 3rd fret of the E string. That's what that looks like. Then you're going to go to the 1st fret of the A string and hit it 3 times. The 2nd fret of the A string, hit it 3 times. And here, this is pretty cool. You're going to go down again to the 1st fret, but hit it only once. Same thing, hit it only once with an open note on the A. And then you're going to hit 4 notes with the 3rd fret of the E string. I use my, the position I stay in right here is I'm using my ring finger for that right there. So slowly that is. And then it repeats. Just like that. Very simple part, but it sounds good. For the chorus of this song, some people play it where they just let the E ring out when he first comes into the chorus. Some people play the notes. I think from listening live, I believe that he does let the E ring out for sure. But I'm going to play the notes right now just because there's no other music playing, and that'll let you hear what it sounds like better. So the chorus is played like this. Now, the way that's going to be played is, I like to start with my ring finger on the near the 3rd fret, or hovering over the 3rd fret of the E string. So you're going to play the open E first, or you're going to just let it ring out like he really does in the actual song. So it sounds like, and then you're going to hit the 3rd fret of the E string, and I use my ring finger for a purpose. So you're gonna hit that 3 times. That's actually what it sounds like. And then you're gonna slide it and hit the 7th fret of the E string. So it sounds like this. And then you're gonna hit the 5th fret of the A string, back down to the 7th fret of the E string, and then back up to the 5th fret of the A string. This time, it's going to sound like this so far. Now you're going to let that ring out a little bit and then hit it 3 more times. Just like that. So the whole thing will sound like this. And then you're going to hit the 7th fret of the E string, 5th fret of the E string, 3rd fret of the E string, and then back to the 5th fret of the E string, which you're going to ring out a little bit and let it hit 4 times. So it sounds like this. So you hit it once, let it ring, and then 4 times. Then you hit the open E again, and then the 3rd fret of the E string. So in all, just like that. All right, Man in a Box, awesome song from Alice in Chains, love it. You got the major parts right there. Hope you enjoyed that. If you like these tutorials, please, you can always subscribe to Finbar Bass and there'll be a lot more stuff on there. So thanks a lot for watching, and as always, have fun with it. And oh, don't forget, you can click on the link right down there in the YouTube text box to get some lessons that aren't on YouTube at all. Thanks, and have fun!